I'm sorry, I just thought of the Saturday Night Fever again. Like, I don't know why.
You're fine.
She goes like, "You ever hear this guy Laurence Olivier?" She's like, "Yeah, he's from the Kodak commercial." "Oh, he's good. He's good."
Oh, he's good. He's good.
That's what I just felt like when I was just. Oh, he's good. He's good.
He said I was very vivacious. I was very vivacious and very intelligent.
I saw David Bowie.
David Bowie. Joe Namath came in.
I heard he's half a fag.
Yeah.
No, he's bisexual. He's what is that? He likes boys and men, right?
Oh, that means he swings both ways, boys and men. Double J.
Yeah, right, Double J. Bobby C.
All right. Knock it off. I'm bored with it, all right? Bored with it.
Tony, you said you was going to call me yesterday. You didn't call me. I thought you said you were going to call me.
All right.
Father, can I ask you something? My girlfriend likes to taste the communion wafers. Sorry, I keep going. I got to relax.
Oh, I fucking that movie. Every line. Every fucking line is classic. See where they're just hassling the gay guys in the basketball court, and it's just a quick throwaway. Like now, that would be a horrible part of the movie. Hey, thank you. They're like, oh, by the way.
Yeah, those two right there on the basket, right under the bridge, right? It was
So fucking good. God damn. When that movie first came out, it was just, if you told your friends you went to see it, you were just disowned by your friends.
right, because they thought it was a dance movie. And
It was a
turned out to be
faggot
so
disco
much more.
movie.
Yeah.
You didn't go see that shit.
Really?
Yeah, all of that
movie.
Oh,
but
yeah.
they changed it to a PG rating when we were growing up. Remember, because they wanted because of the dance, they wanted people to go. So they cut out all the stuff that we like.
I saw the hard R with my mom and my grandmother.
I saw
My
20 years
grandmother
later.
sat in the theater chopping garlic. What is he doing, bro? What is he doing? That was terrible.
Yeah, I saw the hard R the first time I saw it.
Yeah.
Surprising, right? You weren't expecting, right?
Not at
I
all.
saw it years later
Cunt
too,
in a
and
movie?
yeah, unbelievable.
Crazy to hear that.
I saw it on one of the pay channels one day when I was in like middle school. I put it on and I was like, oh, this movie's fucking great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fascinating. I couldn't believe it. I saw it maybe 10, 15 years later.
Yeah.
And then I had never seen it. I'm like, this is what.
That's what it's
this is
supposed
what everybody
to
was
be.
talking about. I thought it was a dance movie.
I always
Yeah.
thought I always thought it was the airplane parody. That's what I
Yeah.
thought it was.
Oh, right.
That's
Oh,
all
from
I thought
Airplane,
it
right.
was. Yeah.
Hilarious.
Isn't it amazing? But let alone though, seriously, his dancing is unbelievable in it. For a man, it is
yeah.
really manly and gay at the same time, I guess. But it's like even when his brother says, "You're dancing," it's terrific. It's really
terrific.
marvelous. Yeah.
Priest brother. Ex-priest brother.
But that's the worst part about the second one, because then he just becomes gay. Like he's like, wants to get in a Broadway
yeah.
show. I'm waiting for my agent to call.
supposed to just be
what
a
happened?
guy.
Yeah.
Staying Alive, directed by Stallone.
Yeah.
It is you will drop.
But it's just like this amazing the manliest character I've ever seen in in movies. And then all of a sudden he's like waiting for his agent to call by the phone, so he gets in this Broadway show, this gay Broadway show.
Did I make cats? Am I
that's
in
what it
Beauty
is.
and the Beast?
What's that?
More oil was used in that movie.
Satan's
than
Alley,
black-ass fucking porn videos.
It was horrible.
How dare you grease yourself up?
Hey, you.
And then that director guy, like, come on, Manero. You got to know how that.
Yeah, he was supposed to be like a Bob Fosse.
Yeah, the
kind of
beard and the scarf. He was
right. That's typical.
Look, Manero, you got the passion. You just don't have the attitude.
Oh,
Whatever
God,
it
how
is.
douchey.
It
But
just
it
makes
comes
you
off
so
way
angry.
more Christopher
Everyone
Guest.
here, all of you have dreams. Look at them all. I see them come and go.
Way to ruin what we
It's
love.
very
so much.
Christopher Guest in the fucking Waiting for Guffman.
Waiting for
Yeah, they don't even get it. They don't even know.
They don't even realize how.
And I remember when it first came out, Ebert, reviewing it, and like this may be the first time in the trailer that they'll see the director with his shirt off. Because remember they showed Stallone directing it, and he had his shirt off. Why did he have his shirt off? Nobody knows. Well, why wouldn't you?
The photos from the set. You can find him where it's just Stallone. He's wearing like underwear and just a jacket with tassels and holding a bullhorn.
It just looks like a gay fucking...
Yeah, it looks like the set for the gayest movie.
Yeah.
Why would he choose to make that his direct? Well, he
That's
wasn't
why
his
we-
directorial debut, but it was after Rocky.
And that's why we
Yeah.
enjoy Rocky and Rambo, don't we?
Yeah. Because it's not as gay.
directed by him. Yeah,
Not as gay. Let's...
it's pretty gay. The third one's pretty gay when they're
Part two's gay.
on the beach.
Oh,
That's the third or the second one?
That is the third.
The third one when they're on
you
the
have
beach together.
Apollo Creed and
Oh,
Rocky
weather.
slow motion
Odd.
so with a homo slow-mo in the ocean.
Yeah.
And they just start jumping. You hear,
Really awkward.
And they're hugging in those shorts and
the 80s short shorts for men. Yeah.
That I'm saying gayer than Brokeback Mountain tent scene.
I agree 100%. Because at least they were admitting they were gay.
You know what's going on.
See?
I have not seen that.
Different pictures of him on set.
That's right out of Rhinestone. Rhinestone, was that the movie?
Rhinestone he was in, and then he was also in a movie that I fucking love called Over the Top.
Oh my God, with the arm wrestling.
Oh my God,
Sammy Hagar
it's
song.
so good.
That around, yeah.
It's an absurd.
Was it him and his son?
Yeah.
I like the Sammy Hagar song. That's I think it's called.
Oh my God.
Every still from this movie is right.
It's unbelievable. And so that's Travolta's best friend, that Finola Hughes or whatever. That's the way he took him, her, and Frenchie when he was on Inside the Actor's Studio. And I'm like, well, I guess he's a straight man.
Holy shit.
I'm going to take my two co-stars that are whatever.
Stallone did SNL, which was really good, and he just told Norm, he goes, just don't make fun of my brother. I know you do that thing, but you can do whatever you want.
Oh, no.
So he
Why would you tell Norm that?
So he wrote an entire sketch of him shitting on every movie he's ever made. They get in a car accident, and Norm just gets out and just starts ripping on all of his movies. He goes, oh, no, stop, or my mom will shoot. He goes, you know what? I love that movie, Kramer. I love, what is that? Over the Top. He goes, I went and saw Kramer versus Kramer. Kind of the same idea, but I kept thinking, you know what this movie needs? Arm wrestling.
That's a Saturday Night Live. Oh my God!
Norm just shits on every movie. It's every movie he's ever made. It's so goddamn funny.
Oh, that's amazing.
Never tell Norm what he should or shouldn't.
He's just like, please don't make fun of Frank, and then just everything he's ever made.
You know, we used that Frank Stallone song from that movie in that the movie that I made, the Turbocharged, the Cars. I didn't
the Cars movie, which I really want to see.
Stallone song because so my friend says, you know, we're not going to get the rights to the song. I'm like, I'll get the rights to that song.
Don't worry about it.
We called up the friend. I didn't even know how to get rights, and somebody helped me. And they're like, "How does $200 sound for 10 years?" And I'm like, "Yeah, that's about right." What I figured. But he'll need a place to stay in case he.
Yeah. Wait a minute. It's 10 years of him living with you.
Yeah.
What song was it?
This is the. I remember. What's it called? I know how it goes, and I can't think of the name of the song.
From Over the.
Far From Over.
Yeah.
Horrible,
Damn,
but
horrible.
And that's we put it. I don't know why we put it in there. We thought it would be funny. It's not that funny, but
a lot of 80s sounding
Frank
keyboard.
Stallone. Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, right. The 80s sounding.
Oh God, this is huge. Yeah.
Oh God. And this is the guy from Saturday Night Fever, who was the coolest person I'd ever seen in my life. Yeah. And now all of a sudden, and when he was, oh God, and there's Frank Stallone. Yeah.
This song is awesome for fucking a montage.
Oh.
This is your montage.
Look, that's where he bumps into Stallone at the right.
All right.
It's in the actual movie.
This invented montage.
I wonder when he did that movie, he was like, no, we gotta have you bump into me.
Yeah.
I gotta do a cameo.
Oh.
Let everybody know I'm part of this movie.
It looks like Stallone is playing with his cock.
Well, look, he's trying to. Yeah, he's kind of. This takes Saturday Night Fever out of even his dancing was really cool. Even if you don't like dancing, it's Saturday Night Fever, and this they just gate it up. There's just no other way to put it. Look,
okay.
He didn't dance like that in Saturday Night Fever. He danced like a man, like a Fred Astaire or a Gene Kelly.
Fairy.
Yeah.
This is all Broadway.
What happened here? This is when he's trying to get the agent. Like, really? I got the pot? I got the pot, everybody! I can't believe it!
I'm gonna be around a bunch of homosexuals.
Yeah. It doesn't even pay that well.
Yeah.
Come on, Monero. You don't think you have what it takes to be the lead, do you?
I'm gonna be in a Jane Fonda workout video.
I don't even think he's playing that guitar.
No, he's bumping it with his dick, and so is because he
is that what you were saying?
Yeah, because he keeps.
I don't care how many girls they throw in the scene to dance.
And then the guitar solo.
Wow, look at this in-camera fucking effect. These special effects aren't very special, Beavis.
Oh my God. And of course, it's the end thing. Can you do the thing at the end, like in Dirty Dancing?
Yeah.
Can you catch me at the end? Will you be able to do it? Come on, Monero.
This part right here is huge.
Yeah.
Everyone knows
that was my favorite part at the beginning. When I first heard the song in the 80s, I'm like, I like piano one.
We were watching the SNL bit with the synchronized swimming.
Oh my God. I think they used the song.
Yeah, that was the song. Fuck yeah.
I'm not a strong swimmer.
Perfect.
Well, that's why I
Sink.
think I think Christopher Guest kept lampooning that character in his stuff.
Oh, right. I see your. Oh, now I get the connection. That's so funny.
He's like,
That's probably why I use the music too. I can't help myself.
Yeah.
Finally, I'll be as big a star as my brother. It's gonna be awesome.
I mean, South Park.
God,
used,
look at this. Who made this video?
Oh God,
This is like the beginning of Mannix.
mayonnaise. Dude, I love that. They show him shaving.
That was my favorite. I had a cooking show on the Food Network, and I tried to do the opening like Mannix.
Like Mannix.
I burn the toast.
Yeah, Mannix.
But I do it all in a chef's hat. That was the gag. I'm on top of a car with the chef's hat. Anything Mannix did. He was
2 a.m. on
I know, I've been
MTV
watching
now.
it.
I watch it every night.
I saw one with Larry Linville the other day.
Yes.
Oh, you saw that one?
Yeah. He's in quite a few of these.
he is?
Cannon.
He plays like an asshole in those.
Yeah, he always
too.
plays an asshole in that too. Who did I see the other day that was Tommy Lee Jones?
Oh, really?
Very young Tommy Lee Jones.
It's
was on
fascinating. You see in those old
Episode
ones.
of Mannix.
Mannix.
Fucking awesome though. Yeah, the cubes.
He had that great opening song too, with that guy who did Mission Impossible, Lalo Schifrin.
Oh wow. Is that,
Instead of the keyboard, it's got the drum.
and it shows him like that.
Yeah. Oh, that
and
opening
the montage.
with his eyes, I think, overlooking like everything. Kind of
And then
like
he's
the Brady
running
Bunch.
across that bridge, and you're like,
Running.
Mannix, just go to the side.
Yeah. Oh,
There it is. It's action packed.
it is action packed. This is what I lived.
Oh,
this
look
is
at that.
all I wanted to
Chicks,
do. This is all I
cars,
wanted to do
guns,
as a kid.
Danger.
I wanted to be Mannix. In fact, I went as him for Halloween 3 times.
Did you really?
Yeah. Well, I just wore the jacket, and then I would enter the room doing a somersault into the room.
Helicopters coming after him.
But the toast is my favorite. He doesn't know. He
burns
doesn't know how to
himself on the
cook.
toast.
Yeah, he doesn't know what he's doing. He's a bachelor.
Yeah.
Consummate
they're trying to
bachelor.
show that.
Oh, these are the early ones when he was working
Early
for
ones
a
where
spy
they try to make it
organization,
sound like
a James Bond.
Yeah.
They changed that later.
Tried to make him a high-tech guy.
Who the hell's that guy?
Joe Campanella.
These are the early ones, yeah. Yeah, but they still have the toast. Please have the toast. Damn it. Oh, there you go. Oh, yeah, man.
Yeah, he's getting some. No,
This isn't the one with the toast. The later seasons have the toast.
It was weird. They tried to make him a
burns it.
high-tech detective. Like, he was a detective. They hired him at this firm where they used computers and all kinds of things and try to incorporate that into the
The
show.
little Bond stuff.
Yeah,
And
but then
threw
they
it
were
out
like,
the window.
fuck it.
Have
Let's
you ever
just
seen
make
the
him a
one where he's
detective.
on Here's Lucy?
No.
They get tied up they get into trouble. and the best is that they take that music and they slow it down. I've
I've heard that music.
Lucy, we're in big trouble. Don't do anything stupid.
I've heard him play that music with like Japanese things when he's doing karate.
Oh, you mean in the show, and
Yeah,
then
he
they
was
slow
fighting.
it down, and they
He was fighting a Japanese guy and using his good karate that he knows, and they were playing like dong 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 dong. It was the Mannix
I
theme
love that stuff.
with Japanese music.
Isn't that the best? I
Fucking
don't know why
great.
it was so. I loved that show so much, and it's so dull and boring.
It's
and
so
slow,
stupid.
That the opening did it for me in every
Yeah.
way. Let alone like he would talk himself out of all. Like he was on a boat. I'm like, there's no way he's gonna get out of this, and he talked himself out of it. And I'm like,
Yeah.
he is good.
And the bad guys are so terrible. He was standing with his he was by a coffee machine, and the bad guy had a gun on him, and he's talking, and Mannix like, oh yeah. Well, you think you're gonna, and the guy's not shooting him. He was able to take the coffee and turn around and throw it in the guy's face.
But when you're a kid, that's the greatest.
Oh,
thing ever.
God.
Plus,
Fucking
at the
didn't see that
beginning
coming.
of the Joe Namath episode of the Brady Bunch,
Yeah.
with that legendary plot line where somebody's sick, so they use it in different strokes
Always.
for Muhammad Ali and all that stuff, opens with Marsha saying, hey, that Mike Connors is certainly a groovy guy. Like, because that's how
Right.
they get the idea he went to visit a sick kid. But then
Mike
opens with,
Connors.
boy, that Mike Connors sure is groovy. And I'm like, well, you're going to hear that line ever again, I don't think.
A hairy fucking Armenian. This young teen girl finds a hairy Armenian attractive.
I know, she's reading the paper at the beginning.
Yeah.
Who's one high school kid's reading the paper? Boy, that Mike Connors sure is a groovy guy.
Oh my God, look at the Dow Jones. Nixon and the war again. Yeah, what is she doing?
Well, that's the stuff Sherwood Schwartz was dead stud against with Robert Reed. I used to say, you know how like they always say he had so much trouble on the set, he hated it there.
Yeah.
He just hated. He was like a Shakespearean actor. He's like,
Yep.
this is horrible. They got into fights. It's documented all over. The best is, they were filming The Godfather on the same set. So I've always said that it would be great when they were on lunch breaks and he's with Al Pacino and they're like, what do you got going on today? He's like, well, we're murdering the heads of the 5 families. It's going to be really intense. It's like the cornerstone to the movie. And what are you guys going? Oh, we bust Craig for smoking. That probably just made him so angry because they also did. By the time Godfather 2 came around, they were filming. They're still there. He must have. Then he was even more bitter. He's like, "This is what I should be doing."
Right. The whole movie was wrapped.
Anyway, it turns out he's half a fag.
I'm back here. It is weird. He was the police, not the commissioner, but like the head detective, the police department on Mannix.
Oh, on that? Oh, is that right?
Yeah. After Joe Campanella. There are scenes with Mr. Brady and Mannix. So maybe Mr. Brady was like, "Hey, get Mike's name in there in the episode." So
I mean, I never would have guessed he was gay ever. You didn't know back then or anything like that.
Now
so it's a good actor, maybe, but it's like sometimes they see these actors like I like Broadway shows, so I'm watching this Dear Evan Hansen, right? And I saw them replace this guy who was unbelievable, this Ben Platt, and this guy can't not act gay. He's not gay in the show. He's not supposed to be gay. He's like, but I love you. He's talking to a girl, and he can't not act gay. I'm like, this is the best actor you have? Somebody who can't not act effeminate?
Especially if you're playing a straight role, you better.
And you know who's really good? Victor Garber, who's really gay. Like he's really like, hey, I've met him in person.
Yeah.
With my friends who know him, and they're like, oh, who is your friend? But
what?
He's on the Titanic. You would never know. That's an actor. He's an actor.
Like when you hear an actor that all of a sudden has an English accent, and you're like, hey, what the fuck?
Yeah, right.
It's like all of a sudden, hey,
it's
sweetie,
amazing.
way. What the fuck are you doing?
That's good. I don't know why. What kind of acting is that? If you can't not act, I knew for the Cars movie, we met this guy, and he was really gay. And he goes, I can do any imitation spot on, but he could only do them in a gay accent. I'm like, well, do the Terminator. He goes, you're terminated, mister. But he really thought he was.
I'll be back.
Yeah, I'll be back.
And
But he But he really thought he was doing it the correct way. It was unbelievable. He didn't see it.
Yeah. No, I
you don't know you're not acting great or whatever.
No, I watch shows too, and I love sorry, go ahead.
Commercial. No, you continue. I was gonna just go to Blue Chew, but
Yeah, like whenever you see like an actor like the Sam Rockwell plays coming out, or I just saw the recent one with the dude from Breaking Bad, and I can't think of it. But I do I saw the Temptations one, which is good, and I saw Dear Evan Hansen.
You saw it, right? And that kid, you saw with the original kid?
No, I saw with the newer kid, and I was like, this is not casted properly.
Okay, so you know what I'm talking about, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I was looking around the theater. I'm just going like, does anybody else notice it?
I'm not. No, because I heard it was so great, and then my aunt was like, "Oh, that's a different guy."
It was over.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Ben Platt, he's terrific.
There's a clip of Mannix on the set of Brady Bunch.
Oh, I think I just saw this episode.
Really?
Okay.
On
With
the
Eve Plum? No,
maybe not. Let me see.
Maybe I'm saying the wrong name. So they say this is the bedroom, a Brady bedroom.
Who's that hottie? Playing that sexy saxophone music.
Yeah, that could be the. Oh yeah, that.
So that's one
You think that's Mike and Carol's room?
Carol's
No,
room?
that's the girls' room.
Girls' room. That's the girls' bedroom. Is there a scene where he's in the living room or something?
Then they go downstairs. Here we go.
What the? Why is he there?
That's outside. Yeah, that's where they set off the volcano.
This is a Mannix episode?
Yes.
But why are they using the Brady Bunch house?
I guess they used it as a set.
No wonder that Mike Connors was a groovy guy.
Mike Connors. Yeah, she got to meet him. That's the front fucking door.
That's so weird.
You can't show the.
Is that Karen Kay?
Stairs.
Is that? Remember Karen Kay?
Holy shit!
Dude, how do you fucking rip off the Brady Bunch house and not think anyone's gonna fucking notice?
Yeah, he just came out of his death. I can't believe it. That's unbelievable.
Because you know Mr. Brady ain't doing it.
No,
This is unbelievable.
he's late at work again.
Yeah. Yeah, this looks like the Brady Bunch house. I get,
Thank you for showing me that. That was exciting. It shouldn't have been, but it was.
The girl is Linda Evans.
Oh,
Linda
okay,
Evans.
okay.
She was a hot one.
Remember
back
Karen
in the
Kay
day.
though?
Who?
Karen Kay.
I remember Karen.
She was super hot.
Was she?
Yeah, she was in. I don't know, she was in like everything in the '70s. She was so hot, and she ended up being in that movie My Tutor. I think that's the one. Maybe I don't know. She's really sexy.
There was some.
Pose for
She
something.
was in like Love Boat, Fantasy Island, the whole.
I see some of the guest stars on Mannix, and
She was in
like
Blansky's
Anna.
Beauties.
Oh, Blansky's Beauties. Wow. With that redhead little midget.
Nancy Walker.
Nancy Walker.
Yeah.
Holy
She
shit,
was
dude.
beautiful.
You do go back.
I know. I got a problem.
God damn.